Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today I'm going to be talking about the brand new patch note release that just happened. Very important that we actually take a look at the patch notes and then after that take a look at in-game because like obviously there's a bunch of bugs that kind of messed up the game a little bit recently. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at pretty much where are the stats now, how much do stat points really matter now whenever it comes down to HP and whenever it comes down to pretty much how do you say damage, because don't listen to old stat builds anymore. Right now we are treading through brand new waters. We're going to be taking a look at everything that's changed pretty much so far without the modifiers that we usually use, and then use it with the modifiers to see how the brand new bosses pretty much how they're kind of scaled now compared to the way they were scaled before, because this is important for newer players to get a better understanding of how stats will work. Then once we actually get a better understanding, then we can get like an idea of where to build stats and stuff like that. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to kind of like showcase the stats and the patch notes at the same time. So let's go ahead and pick up a boss. I think the best boss to probably pick up is probably going to be like a Majin Buu or something. I think a Majin Buu would make sense. Let's go ahead and pick up Majin Buu. Yeah, Majin Buu is probably our good middleman for the early to end game for stats. And after that, we should be able to gauge where stats kind of are. I reset my stats, and we're going to talk about the patch notes as I kind of get over here real quick. I just want to like get the quest real quick just so I get experience. All right, I got to tap Goku's feet. There we go. A lot of other fixes did happen, such as Final Explosion and stuff like that, so I do want to take a look. Let's go ahead and talk about just some of the bugs that were changed recently with the most recent patch notes. I'm talking about the most recent ones. They say some moves got fixed, but I would love to see what moves were missing, especially the mentor moves and stuff like that. Like they've never covered that. I think they've even just kind of like closed tickets. I don't know who's closing tickets, but they just kind of started closing tickets whenever it comes down to reports, and now they want brand new reports. So now we just kind of have to gauge from the latest posts. If you're not a part of their Discord, now would be the time to join, just so you kind of like get an idea of where they're kind of going with these fixes. They did drop a brand new code called Bosses Fixed, but the problem is this code just doesn't work. It's supposed to be another like EXP reset yet. So I don't know when it's actually going to work. But to put in codes, you just have to go back to the menu and then go to the shop. Oh no, options center. Go to codes, put in the brand new code, copy and paste it. Boom. Okay, it only works in the Buu Saga. I did use this in Earth. It did not work. It works only in the Buu Saga. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do this with base stats, with no stats at all, because as you know, we do gain stats now, pretty much off rip depending on your level. So let's kind of see where we gauge now. As you can see, I'm doing almost no damage. So that's a major change compared to the way it was before. Let's see damage taken. Okay, so it looks like damage taken has definitely changed quite a bit too. And I'm taking a lot more damage than I was before, which is very, very important. That's good. That's actually a good thing. That means that they actually did mess with the stats recently. So that's good. Next, we're going to go ahead and test out a move. I think Mystic Combination real quick. Okay, so we do still have the original bonuses. A little bit of a. It looks like they took away a little bit of the bonus stamina from the modifier, and they also took away a little bit of the bonus ki from the modifier. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bonuses right now. And we'll talk about which bonuses actually matter. So the first thing I want to consider is the bonuses that we get from having the automatic stat points, let's say from hyperbolic time chamber and gravity chamber, what those stats would look like added now, pretty much to where they were added before. So that's like around the 300 mark. So these are guaranteed stats. Let's just say 360 to be safe. All right, 360 to health, 360 to physical damage, and then 360 to ki. The only reason I'm doing this is because these are stats that are going to be guaranteed the second you kind of get there, and then you put stat points on top of that. So very, very important. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Now, let's see damage now. Damage is not looking good at all. Honestly, it's really not. HP, I did take some damage right there, but it wasn't a very significant amount of damage. But as you can see, whenever it comes down to physical, it's not looking too good. Let's do a blue Boo Glop. That's trash damage. That's actually trash damage. I don't know where they're going with that modifier right now, because this is starting to feel exactly like it did before. HP does feel like it did change quite a bit, though. Yeah. So HP did change a little bit. Now let's go ahead and take a look. What would it look like with PvP stats? Because now we're going to go ahead and consider this with PvP stats and stuff like that. And PvP stats normally indicate based off of if you're going to be using moves, the latest moves with the latest physical stats and latest bonuses to your HP, which means that would be a guaranteed 1000 HP to worry about, which is very important. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. So that would be 1000 HP guaranteed on top of hyperbolic time chamber HP and gravity chamber HP. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and indicate the rest of the. We're gonna go ahead and donate the rest of the stats to, let's say, physical damage, because I know people care more about physical and the way that it's changed before. Now we're looking at about 1,180 stats into physical, which means we should be able to chunk this guy's HP. But what is going on here, dude? You see this damage? What is going on with the game right now, honestly? This modifier damage is doing nothing. Like, it looks like stat points ain't even doing anything. Neither are the moves. The moves did something, but physical damage are not doing anything. All right, let's go ahead and do and then wait, hold up. How much damage did I just take? Hold up. Do one move to me right now. No, a move, an actual move. Yep, insta kill. Okay, so the scaling is still obviously horrendous whenever it comes down to just pretty much the brand new scaling and stuff like that, which means, like, sadly, we can't say stat builds, we can't say anything as of this moment. We're just going to have to wait again. We're going to have to wait until they actually start messing with these stats. And by the way, this is the day after they did this patch, so this is most recent update. So this does suck. The only thing I do want to like change a little bit would probably be no, because there's no way I couldn't even put anything into stat points or anything like that either way, because that would mean that, like, yeah, no, I would just have to rely on hyperbolic time chamber and gravity chamber stats. If hyperbolic time chamber and gravity chamber were easier to do and faster to do and didn't take you freaking forever to do, then sure. But let's go ahead and now use a let's go ahead and use a transformation. And then Bobbity's mind control. Okay, now let's go ahead and get a better idea now. Holy moly, are you kidding me? Yep. Hang on. I'll just like take out the boss real quick and then just kind of like show you how long this takes compared to how long it took originally. I think I could actually show you guys the original like clips of me taking out Majin Buu, as I recorded all of that. And that was with, by the way, originally a key build. Man, this is, I mean, this isn't too bad, but still. Keep in mind, I am using like my legendary form and the Bobbity thing, by the way. So this is like, imagine if you were just using the basic form. Maybe that'll be a better indicator. This feels like kind of like raid boss HP. Let's see. Damage taken is still a little too much. I still had to donate about 1,300 freaking stat points just to make sure I could at least tank one attack. Are you serious? Like, the amount of damage they're still doing is crazy, man. They need to switch out these modifiers and test it. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and use the combo real quick. All right. This is honestly taking a little long. I think we killed Majin Buu much faster before. There's no way it took this long. I think it's because I was using a key build. With key build, you were able to like do a lot of damage. Oh man. Yep, insta kill right there. Oh man, I think that HP scaling does need to go up definitely quite a bit. HP scaling needs to go up, damage scaling needs to go up just a little more because so far it's feeling like a major drag. These every boss feels like a raid boss and it's less entertaining. I just want to go back and see a clip of the stream and see where I kind of was with that real quick with the Majin Buu fight. How fast was I really killing a character like Majin Buu? Because that was Vegeta, and we're doing the key stuff, and then that was good, and then we defeated Spopey, then we defeated Broly's second coming, then we defeated everybody else, and then did some of the raids, which weren't too bad, were pretty fast. Did okay, so this was the part where I did the Majin Buu fight. Alright, I just want to go back and see this real quick. These original clips. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, we were doing like way more damage before. That's crazy work. All right, well that kind of does it, I guess. We'll see what happens next. Take it easy and peace.